Before we ring the opening bell for today, just very quickly want to check in on what the IT names are up to and whether there is any excitement on Infosys ahead of its AI day. Marginally higher for Infosys, not a meaningful move per se. Today, of course, the star could be Indus Towers. Look out for what that stock does, given that the promoter, Bharti Airtel, has bought additional 12 lakh shares in the stock. Right now, it's just marginally higher as we speak. In Cochin Shipyard, of course, after bagging that Navy vessel contract worth a sizable 5,000 crore rupees, that's also going to be on our radar. Can Axis Bank and HDFC Bank do it once again, as was the case yesterday, along with a couple of PSUs? That, of course, remains to be seen. And after making it back to that 25,700 mark, where does the index go from there? The opening bell then, and let's see where the rates are settling in at for this Tuesday morning. 25,600 for the Nifty spot, and that's a downtick of about 65 odd points. The Nifty Bank, though, much lower than that. 60,755 is where we're currently at in trade. But again, these are just early trades. Wait for them to settle down. Stocks and news, Cochin Shipyard, like I just pointed out, it's emerged as the L1 bidder for a 5,000 crore rupee Ministry of Defence contract. Texmac Rail, they've secured a 219 crore rupee order from the Mumbai Railway Vikas Corporation. Embassy Developments, Maharera approval for Embassy Serenity, Alibag. It's a 400 crore rupee GDV project. Texmac Co, of course, holds up about 4.5% in trade. And then REC, wherein the arm has incorporated a wholly owned subsidiary in Vizag. Now it's going to be developing transmission infra for green hydrogen and green ammonia projects as well. There's NTPC, Lupin, which has inked a license and supply agreement with Spectus Pharma. This is for an antidepressant drug. TVS Supply Chain, they've signed an MOU with an Italian-based company. They're now looking at, defense supply chain aggregation or integrator rather, along with global aerospace as well. Big move on TVS Supply, 5.5% higher as we speak right now. And then NTPC, which is in a JV with Sail Power, has now commissioned an additional 5 megawatt at Maroda Reservoir. So look out for what that stock as well does. HFCL also has bagged an optical fiber cable order worth about almost 61 odd crore rupees. So that's the other stock which is in focus as well this morning. KFin Tech, they've got a new CTO in place. There's JSW Infra. The board is going to be meeting on February 20th to consider fundraising. Look out for what that stock as well is going to be doing. And then Highway Infra as well. They've got an LOA worth about 154 odd crore rupees from NHAI. That's the other stock that we're going to be focusing in on. Other than that, of course, let's check in on the big movers from yesterday. GMR Airport, after that 7% of a gap up in trade yesterday. Let's see what that stock is doing. Still seeing some follow through come by. 0.5% higher for that stock. RVNL, IREDA, Torrent Pharma, Natco Pharma, these were all big movers in trade yesterday. On the flip side, of course, there was BSC, there was Angel One, the capital market plays, which were getting quite thrashed. And that seems to be the case today as well. What about HDFC Bank and Axis? Given that they were the ones doing the heavy lifting yesterday, HDFC Bank lower, 922. Axis Bank at 1355, again mildly soft. What about the other banking names? SBI, ICICI Bank, is it a flip over from what we saw yesterday? Not quite. Flat for SBI. And ICICI Bank is further lower actually. It's now testing that 1400 price point, 0.7% lower. So one would say largely, other than a few odd newsmakers here and there, it's a bit of a disappointing start for us. 25,600 thereabouts is where we're just about perched at. Kunal, any thoughts from you? Any observations?